All right, we're a little rusty at this bad boy, but let's see what happens here. I haven't been doing much since my campaign ended. Shortly after that, my grandma passed away. So I've been doing home renovations to keep myself busy, and yeah, I'm just going to get back to it with this one here. This is a map called Kranun's Crater. I'm going to scooch over to my PDF over here on this one here. Hit the right monitor full screen. So this is Kranun's Crater. We shoot back to the beginning. It comes from Season 1 of Adventures League, Pool of Radiance, Resurgent. Adventure code is DDEX 13. This is the last adventure in Season 1 of Adventurers League. And I ran it for my group using ICRPG as a conversion. And I needed to build this map. It's actually pretty sweet. You start off out in the front here. We'll take you into the game and show you how this relates. But you start off in the front, you duke a couple of things out, come down here, fight some more stuff, work your way around down to another fight here, and then into the middle where the old Pool of Radiance is. So you got some stuff on the go. So let's shoot over to my TTS table. Welcome to my beautiful table here in the holodeck. Holla! That was lame. This is the map. Not the one that I used. I've just edited it a little bit to make it sort of more simple and understandable. There's a lot of pieces. I suggest playing with it before you actually use this map in any of your games, but it'll work great for any kind of cave dwelling. Just stuff it full of whatever monsters you're looking for. You would start your players off here. Now I got a couple of chairs sitting out here. You know, this is where they'd be hanging out, playing some sticks, throwing some bones, that kind of a thing. But you can see the difference in coloration between these two mounds. And the premise there is that you would delete the white stuff. So if you right click and select, you'll see that the first piece is like a different color than the dark gray stuff. That's the things that you want to delete. So this will take you into the first room through the front door. You can now see that the room is open. It's kind of set up so that when your players start out here, if they duke out the guards or whatever, depending on how well they do, they could possibly alert whoever is inside. You could load this up with goblins, kobolds, hobgoblins, whatever it is you're looking to smash. And yeah, this is a little pre-staging area. You got some swords, some treasure, you got a little bit of food and stuff like that. There's some scrolls. Little table that they play games on and stuff like that, but that was the premise of the first area here. There's a little map here on the wall with some symbols on it. Give them whatever meaning you're looking to give them. And then just carry on. So as you scroll out, you're going to want to try and select. This piece here would be the next one. So we're going to delete that. Takes them around to a hallway piece. And then down here you can see there's a little outhouse. Spider's web if you're interested, throwing some spiders at them. But this adventure comes with some wolves and stuff like that. So I just left these in there. They were gnawing on some bones. And this guy might have got a little too close to him while he was making his way to the shitter. So the wolves got him. Keep him in, take him out. As you progress along through the cave, you just want to, like I say, just follow it along. Keep deleting the white stuff. Or the white ones. This would be the next one here, kind of a deal. I gotta stop that from making a noise, man. That is irritating. Delete. The next one is going to be this big corner piece. So this is just a hallway that they're coming around to, and then down here is like a big sort of hangout. I put in a little bit of the chieftain's chair and stuff like that. I can't use my minis because my minis are the paper minis that I use are intellectual property, so I don't include them with the maps, but all this stuff is just other free gimmicks and whatnot. There's the chair for the king of the tribe, the chieftain, kind of a deal. After you duke out the tribe in the adventure, you make your way down here. Again, just taking out this stuff. And this is the home of Kranun, the frost giant. So everything is a little bit bigger. So if I pull out, let's say I go to an object, bust out one of my miniatures, and we'll throw down my kobold. Now he looks absolutely gigantic, but he's 3.65. So if you set them to size 1, you can see that everything in the room is quite a bit bigger than he would be. Excuse me, I do have a fire giant here somewhere. Place him in the back. And then I would choose him to be like size 3 or 4 or something like that. And then everything kind of seems to make sense a little bit more. So yeah, there's a big fight with Kranun. You duke him out. You can see he's got a big throne here. There's a bunch of books that are hidden around the room. These books give a little bit of information as to what's going on in the adventure and stuff like that. Once you duke him out, there is a walkway or a little hallway right through here that leads you underneath this little overpass that you'll see here in a second. And then you just delete the center part, skaboosh, and this one up here is the last piece. So they essentially walk from back here through this little caveway into this room where they find. So this should be exposed, but I've hidden it, right? Like that's why there's trees, because they're actually, this part opens up to the sky where the crater is. That and this is supposed to be a pool of radiance, and it was about the nearest thing that I could find to something cool looking. There is a dog in here in the adventure, and there's pratons, something like that, some kind of bird of prey that sits up in here that can swoop out and attack for the final combat scene. But yeah, that's Kraton's crater in a nutshell. So yeah, I'll be posting this as usual on my workshop, which is right here. One World Game Table with Images. If you're looking to find this table, you can find it there, along with like 90 other maps for Tabletop Simulator that I've created, stolen, converted, whatever you want to call it. Put them there, converted them to, so they all work inside of one world. And yeah, there you go. That's the next one. Kranun's Crater. All right, sweet. Peace out, everybody.